Good day all, Bear Bully here, returning to review some new instruments that works well with TraderTom's SchoolRun strategy. These instruments will be added to the strategy portfolio, and I will show you how the portfolio is building up as well. Okay, we're also going to discuss a limitation I've discovered with backtesting, and we need to solve for this because it's going to have quite a significant impact on our confidence and what we can expect from the statistics. So let's quickly look at GJ, which is the first new instrument we'll be covering. As you can see, there's two scenarios being looked at, and this is where I'm actually showing the impact of this limitation that I've discovered. So the changing of summer to winter times is creating a problem for the algos, probably more the trading platform than the algo, or the two together, I don't know. And what you can see is that when we're set to the Euro time zone and we trade according to the Euro hours, we get 1.3 million yen profit. But when we set it to the UTC time zone, the platform that is, and we change the code then to trade an hour earlier, like you should, we're getting a different result. So by doing the code change, when you change the platform time, you are effectively accommodating for that change. So you shouldn't get a different result. The result should have been exactly the same. And look at how the stats aren't really changing all that much. So it's a problem that is fairly hidden, and you only detect it when you actually look at the trades that both strategies took and understand why it took a trade that turned out to be a bigger loser in the one scenario versus the other. And what we could see, it was because of the algo trading too early when the volatility wasn't there yet. So we're gonna have to deal with that, otherwise we can't trust these numbers. And I don't know what you want to do if you even want to consider these new instruments, but it actually puts a cloud on all of them, and we're definitely gonna have to sort that out. But anyway, so let's see what we can learn from GJ. So currently we see quite a, this setting here is on the UTC platform. The platform's currently on the UTC time zone. What I like is that it shows that there's some seasonality going on here. So we can expect, in terms of last year, we saw the strategy really performing well from 20 December right through to April. 26th of April. And now here it started at 18 December. And again, a similar kind of curve playing out here. So something to be mindful of and potentially capitalize on. All right, so the settings are maximum candle can't be more than 1.1% of the price of the currency. Price is currently around 158, so that gives you a max candle size of 178 pips, which is quite large, which means you'll probably take a trade every day. Then you won't take trades if the candle is below 36 pips in size. You're going to apply a 5 pip buffer. You'll be trading on the 30-minute time frame, and you'll be assessing 3 candles, not one, when trading this strategy. So from 8:30. You'll be looking at the highest high for the last 3 candles and the lowest low for the last 3 candles. Okay, and then you're going to also apply an exponential moving average of 55 and trade in its direction. So the close or the price has to be above the 55 in order for it to go long, and below it in order for it to go short. That added about 4 to 5% in the win rate, so it is useful. Right, so yeah, just to convert this to Aussie dollars, 1.3 million yen at about 90 per yen gives me 14,482. So quite a good result. Just don't know if it's true. All right, and then looking at the Hang Seng next. So yeah, I've got two TPs, one for scalping, one for swinging. And with a yen, it was just pound yen, it was just swinging. No TP, no trailing stop. Here we have 500 TP, 90 trailing stop, 1.2% candle size. Index value is 21,491. Gives us 263 candle size for the max candle, 20 points for the minimum candle. Buffer of 5. Just one candle being assessed. Now, the Hang Seng opens at 2:30 in the morning for Europe and 1:30 in the morning for the UK. Again, you'll be applying the 55 exponential moving average, and quite nice that you'll be trading it every day as well. So there's no weekday that you need to ignore or switch off. This was the Europe time zone result. 4,000 for the swing, 2,000 for the scalp. And then in the UTC time zone, 2,000 and 1,700. 63% win rate, 47% win rate. Yeah. So a little bit of an issue that we're going to have to get to the bottom of with the summertime, wintertime adjustments. I also looked at the ASX because the Hang Seng and the ASX was requested by a viewer. I just can't make the ASX work, mate. Maybe you can share some of your parameters with me and I can test it, but this is, we need to look at all these kind of, when do you exit? When do you limit the algo to take a trade? All of that is important. So I need to know a little bit more from your observations before I can test it. Right, let's look at the portfolio. Right, the portfolio from 29 October 2021 to basically now has been giving us a really nice upward sloping curve with some consolidation time frames in between. And as you can see, we are currently in a consolidation time period again. The portfolio is currently made up of DAX scalping, DAX swinging, gold 30, and US 500. I haven't shared US 500 with you yet. That was actually the instrument that caused me to detect that there was this issue between summer and winter times. So I just need to sort that out, and then we'll look at US 500, adding that to the mix. I'll bring in the Hang Seng and the GJ as well. And I think the Nasdaq's looking good as well, but I first need to just sort out this problem that we've got. And then I really think we're going to get a very nice diversified performance graph. Hopefully some of these flat areas will turn into a little bit more of a upward trending slope as well. All right, guys, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'll be off on holiday now for the next 2 weeks, and I'll see you on the other side, hopefully with a solution to the summer winter time changes that we see happening in the charts. All right, over and out. Have a good one, and I hope your trading goes well.